I am back with a little video. It's kind of organizational. It's kind of just me wanting to chat and throw out some ideas or whatever. I remembered, or I was actually condensing 4 of my cubbies in my big calyx unit. Mainly books is what it is. And so I managed to kind of squeeze all of those 4 cubbies, and I made an extra cubby. Anyway, as I was condensing my books, I remembered I had this stashed away, and I had 2 of these, and I got rid of the other one because the other one kind of had the spine, not the spine, the front cover was really beveled and it wasn't flattening out at all, and it was starting to crack in the middle. So I got rid of it. I figured I had gotten them a long time ago and on clearance at Tuesday morning, and I actually bought the other one because I thought I was going to save my dies in here. Well, I had come across some Becky Higgins Project Life type of containers, and this is actually where I put my 49 and Market rub-ons, and also this one has just the rub-ons, I guess. I thought I had my 49 and Market Spectrum Sherbert die cuts, and I don't even know now if I have some or not. And so I have the actual, this one is an embellishment set from the Alina ephemera kit. I accidentally bought 2 of these Serenity ephemera bits, so this one's kind of packed pretty tightly. I did cut off some of the packaging. I love the printing on the inside of the packaging, and even if you don't use it for anything, I love the inspiration that they give, and these would make great bookmarks too. So like if you need a place marker for your books, or if you want to use some pattern paper on the back and cover it up and gift it as an embellishment or bookmark, I think this is also part of the packaging. I actually don't know now because it's packed in there pretty tightly. But anyway, it has a pocket here. These are from Becky Higgins, as I said. And so I cut the front of the embellishment pack, and then I just put the rest of it there. And I haven't used them to rifle through just yet. I only have 4 of these pockets, but I figured if I need more of these, or if I need another one to put more embellishments in here, hopefully they get flatter as I use up die cuts. I can put more 6x12 pocket pages that I make myself out of the, here I go again, not remembering that heat tool. And then I found this pocket. I really, I tend to hoard these where it's like packages of these really thick pockets, especially if they have a closure of some sort. I was thinking of putting it here. It's too long. So I might actually just make some reinforcements. What are these things? Use some of these things right here and hole punch them and actually make an extra pocket. But this is the new embellishment set from Tim Holtz. I put it in there just because I want to look into it. I want to see it. This is the palette one, the palette collection. So there's that. I might keep it in there only because I can use this rubber band set right here and have it close up, and it's not like it's gonna fall out or anything. I'm gonna keep it next to my albums, and I already labeled it so I can remember that I do have embellishments there. I might actually go and make 2 6x12 pockets for the, I'm not sure if I'm going to, but I have another embellishment pack that I might go through. And so another thing I wanted to kind of point out is that I went through a journal of mine that had all of these old scrapbooking things and magazine cutouts that I had. I'm going to get rid of all that, so that takes up less space in my journal or in my bookcases that are no longer useful or of service to me. I keep a lot of books, and so less stuff in there is great. Now, I do have some notebooks that I need to go through. Apparently this one was for quotes. I might add some of the quotes that I found too and add them there. And then this one was my project notebook that my friend Kathy Feigl sent me. I think she made this one, and I thought that was super neat. I still have some blank pages in there, so I'm gonna keep using it for projects that I need to go through. Now, I did find this Smash book, and for me, it wasn't for me. However, I do have memorabilia in here that I need to go through and I have photographs in here. So what I want to do with this is take it apart. I don't like all the pages, like this one. I'm going to tear it out and not keep it. And then these have photographs too that I'm going to transfer to something else. Also memorabilia mayhem. And I might take these off because I love the graph paper. I can't get enough of graph paper. And so I'm going to tear those out. These would be so cool. I don't like it in the notebook per se, but I think if I ripped it out, okay, bear with me. If I ripped it out and used this from mixed media, or even the graph paper here, and used it in small quantities, I'm not too crazy about the color, but this, oh, I want to do some mixed media on it. That's just what it brings inspiration to me in that way. And I like this blue. I don't like this, but I can die cut stuff with this blue. I really love that. More graph paper. See? And so I'm not a fan of that, but oh, this graph. I love this. And now I can use it as a base layer on my page, or I can cut it up. I can die cut it. I can make it into tags like this. And I mean, the world's your oyster, right? More paper. And this, I feel like I can cut into more freely, or if I want to try mixed media, I have kind of my practice pages. Try this out without feeling like I wasted something. I hate wasting. I hate throwing things away. Look, this too. I don't know why, as a journaling spot, or as a, am I making sense? Like, as a whole, I don't think this notebook is really how it, I don't feel like I would be enthused to make something in it and keep it as a whole. But if I break it down, I don't like this side, but I love this green. And I want to add some splatters of ink, or a stencil, some white paint on it, and stamp black images on it, and kind of add layers. And that's inspiring me. I love the texture already from the ripped notebook part. Like, that's what really inspired me. The moment I said, like this, it doesn't inspire me. But the moment I said, oh, I want to tear it up, like my mind raced. And so I want to do that with this. So I think I'm going to tear it all up. But I think, I don't know, I'm not too sure, but even the cover, I love the cover. I love the craft and the black. I could probably cover all that up. I don't know what I would probably just ink black over that, honestly. Maybe sand off a little bit of the texture, or maybe even stencil paint all over it, and then that would work. I could probably use the cover to make a different style of notebook. And I do have 11 by 17 Nina cardstock that I could make signatures for. I could just dismantle this spiral bound thing. So I'm going to tear this all up, and it really inspired me. I really liked that idea, and it's no longer going to just be sitting in my bookshelf as a placeholder for something. Like, these pages are actually going to be used. The notebook itself is going to be loved. It's just going to be loved in a different manner. And so if you have these types of smash notebooks and you don't feel like this is a style that you could go for, maybe try and use this idea so that you could contemplate or practice techniques or different ideas that you have in mind. So that was just food for thought, and it was something that had my creative wheels turning, and so I wanted to share that as well. So that's it for now. I'll be sharing tidbits as I come across them, and I wanted to share that refrigerator bin idea. Oh yeah, so my refrigerator bin idea. This is my refrigerator bin, and this is how it sits in the calyx unit. There really is no space here or here on either ends of the refrigerator bin. However, it does sit tall. There's another, I usually put 2 refrigerator bins on top of each other in the calyx unit, but some of them are starting to look a little janky to me, or they don't look as organized, I think, and it seems clutter-like to me. But I was thinking, if I'm able to stand up all of my ephemera and my alphabet sheets, I was wondering if I could possibly Now this is going to be tricky. I probably picked the wrong one to show. No, I'm just going to go ahead with it. Let's just keep going, right? I was thinking that if I'm able to stand up all of my ephemera, and then since I've already organized a cubby and freed up a space, this probably could go in there, but also fit more ephemera. And that's, I want to maximize my space. And so being able to fit ephemera and take up less spaces somewhere would be really great. This one has like my flat alphas, and I'm gonna make a big mess of it, so oh well. Let's just go through with it. I have a lot of Maggie Holmes. I have a lot of Paige Evans. And all of the embellishments and flat embellishments and dimensional embellishments are all kind of put together by collection, and that's how I have things figured out thus far. I have letter stickers. I have the flat letter stickers are back here, and then I go like beach theme because I have some 6x8s with collections, and then I have a lot of Maggie Holmes by collection, and then I figured I could do this over here. Let me see if I can turn it around. Turn the bead around. All right, so like I said, that's all Maggie Holmes. Hopefully it stands up. Let's see if we can do this. It's kind of a hot mess, but of course I am gonna go ahead and fix it once I get going, right? Yes. Ooh, sorry I knocked that over. So, yes, since these are 6x12 embellishments, I figured I could stand them up 2 rows at a time, and then I'll have space for other things. Hello, voila. Yes. And it seems like it'll work. And I'm kind of excited because that means that I'll be able to yeah, it totally will. It totally will. Look at that. Where I was using it to contain one set, I can now put my other embellishments in here. Get the other refrigerator bin that I have of 6x12 embellishments, organize it all up, and then I can free up the one that has my mixed media things. That's what I was gonna say. And also condense the new stuff too. Put in my new stuff with my old stuff. I don't know. Anyway, that was my train of thought. And of course, I'll fix this as I go, of course, and then be able to put in more embellishments in here. I'm excited about that. And then this will be able to fit it in its own cubby since I made an extra room for it. I have one that has empty binders, and so I might move those or some reference books over to my empty bookshelves on the other side of my room because I really don't need the books here. I'm even contemplating moving the towels where I have them, because if they fit in the other bookcase, then why have them with my Calyx unit, right? Anyway, these are things that I was sharing. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you're having a great day. Don't forget to hydrate. And if any of this was inspirational and any ideas spurred off from this sharing, don't forget to leave them in the comments down below. I love interacting with you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate you. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, I wanted to do, I know I said goodbye in the other video. I'll probably edit that out, but this is my embellishment box. All of this side is my Maggie Holmes ephemera, which I have such a dumb amount of Maggie Holmes. I have an idea. Well, I already started an embellishment notebook where I have a lot of Maggie Holmes things, and I think I am going to put some of these embellishments in. Maybe I will start a different one for all of these travel embellishments, because I have all of these and they do make up quite a bulk, especially for the ones that don't have a collection per se. I know that I have a few, especially like these Project Life stuff or these fancy pants. I have quite a few of the fancy pants, and then some of these My Mind's Eye embellishment sets. I do have some dimensional things, and of course that's what takes up the most space. I have these flat embellishments here from either Fancy Pants, Mink, and then most of these are the Paige Evans. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna do this. Shh, don't tell anybody. I'm just gonna put them right here, only because to me it seems more organized. I can see the Paige Evans things from back from the front here, which is where most of, like, all of her stuff is. It's just a small, I want to say small, but you know me with, I mean, it's relative, right? These are all embellishments from Paige Evans, and then I'll have the flat stuff here, and I can see it. And I know I have my flat alphas back here. And then it goes into the summer beach theme. And then I actually managed to get all of my, the only one that didn't go is this family. This is more like family oriented. This isn't vacation. And so I'm going to put this in a different location, or just make a sheet of it in my notebooks that have ephemera, because I find that I really like leafing through those notebooks more than like rummaging through this nowadays. I managed to empty out this little box, which means it had dust. I'm gonna clean it off, I swear. I have my favorite stickers on here, and actually I put them on the wrong side because, well, I might actually, these are the I bought these such a long time ago, you guys. I will keep anything that I can repurpose, right? These are boxes that came like this. It had a like a cardboard base or whatever, and they had planes, as you can see, Disney planes, fire and rescue, little die cast toys, and I use it as an embellishment box. So that's what I use it for, and I think this is going to meet my what does my friend Jeannie Linguini call it? She has a basket. I am going to have my very own basket. I'm way excited because I have some things floating around that are like one-offs and things that I need to use up. Like these are 3 tickets. I can use that on a layout. And then make my own basket of things that I can use up. This has been in my basket forever. I want to use up those little tickets. Here's a thing with 3 little felt hearts. Here's some with some of those Nambi stickers. These, I mean, there's just 5 pieces according to this one. This must have been something else. It says hashtag 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe the hashtag and the word are together, and that's what they count as 5 pieces. But so I'm really excited. Maybe I'll make another video of making my own basket. But I'm really excited about having these here. Then I have another project where I will have to put some of these embellishment things together. I was even thinking of taking a thicker cardstock, which I do have, and actually making 6 by 12 pages with the embellishment so that they can all go together, especially since it's a smaller section like this where it's vacation. And then yeah, so I don't know, maybe tell me what you think. And for sure, this is the end of this video. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.